Good morning, my dear students. Already you have read The Snake and the Mirror, and I have taken reading test also. Now we will discuss the question and answers of this lesson. So first question you can see on page number 23. What was the topic that came up for discussion between the doctor and his friends? So you can see the answer here. Has a full-blooded cobra ever coiled itself around any part of your body? Was the question that came up for discussion when the doctor and his friends were discussing about the snakes. You can see it in the first paragraph in your textbook. So you can just mark that answer over there. And when I give you the question answers, then only you have to copy it into your notebooks. Did you see that? Now second question. What does the expression a full-blooded cobra suggest? You can see that expression over here, full-blooded cobra. So what does that mean? The expression full-blooded cobra suggests that a snake is venomous and strong enough to hit back or strike back. That is, venomous means very poisonous. Have you seen that answer? So this answer you have to mark in your textbook. Now the third one is, the sound was a familiar one. What was the sound? You can see the sound, familiar sounds there. The sound of the rats from the roof of his house was familiar to him, because every time he gets inside the home, he can hear the sound of rats. You have to mark it in your text. Fourth question. In those days, I was a great admirer of beauty. Pick out phrases and expressions from the story to justify the statement. So the statement, you have to justify. What are the phrases there? I, that is, tempted to look in the mirror. He was tempted to look in the mirror. Make my presence felt. Picked up a comb. Adjusted the parting to look straight and neat. Would shave daily. Would always keep an attractive smile on face. These are the phrases and expressions that he was a great admirer of beauty. He's always looking into the mirror. Then he was looking at his handsome face. So he was picking up the comb to comb his hair. So that shows he wanted to look more handsome. So these phrases, what you have to do is you have to underline in your notebook or textbook, and mark it in your textbook. And write the notes only when I give you, because there is, when I type, there is a statement that is wrong. So what you have to do is, when I give you the notes correctly, you have to write them. Today itself I will be giving you. So now let's go to the next question. Did you understand this? Tempted meaning. So he has to look into the mirror. Always he was thinking of looking into the mirror. Don't you look into the mirror? And don't you want to be the handsome? So adjusted the parting to look straight. And would always keep an attractive smile on face. I think it's on page number 24. You can see that. 6th paragraph. So you have to mark that answer there. You mark that answer. Now let's go to the next question. Question number 5. What are the 2 important earth-shaking decisions that the doctor takes while looking into the mirror? What are the 2 important earth-shaking? Earth-shaking means suddenly what? Earth-shaking decisions. He has to take a prompt decision the doctor takes while looking into the mirror. He wants to take some definite decisions. He made 2 earth-shaking decisions. First one was that he would shave daily and grow a thin mustache to look more handsome. The second one was he would always keep an attractive smile on his face. You can see on page number 25. It was I made another earth-shaking decision that I would always keep an attractive smile on my face. I will look more handsome. And on page number 24 also it's there. I took a close look into the mirror. I made an important decision. So that also you have to mark. Then next is the 6th question. again came from that noise from above. Did the doctor, can you see the 6? Again came that noise from above. Did the doctor pay much attention to the noise? Why? The doctor didn't pay any attention to the noise because he thought that would be the rats and he was familiar with the sound. So that is the answer. Now 7th question, let us go. What kind of a woman does the doctor want to marry and why? So what kind of a woman he wants to hear? The spelling of woman, it's woman, W-O-M-A-N it is. So that is why I am telling you, don't write the notes from this. So woman, the doctor wanted to marry a woman. Doctor, woman doctor. Can you see it on page number 25? So he wanted to marry a woman who will have plenty of money and good medical practice, and he wants her to be fat because she would not be able to run after him and catch him if he makes some silly mistakes. See, you can see that page number 25, 9th paragraph. So what you have to do is, you have to just go through these question and answers and you have to mark them in your textbook. You have to mark them in your textbook where it is. And you have to read it once or twice. That is what I want you to do now. I will be keeping a Google Meet today itself. I'll let you know the time. That is after 12 noon. I'll give you the link and then you have to come to me just for 10 to 15 minutes. And I want everybody to attend. Next question is, what happened when the doctor was sitting on his chair? What happened when the doctor was sitting on his chair? He heard a dull thud, as if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground all of a sudden, and a fat snake wriggled over the back of his chair and landed on his shoulder. So you have to find out this answer, where it is. Now I am not going to tell any page number or anything. You have to read it and you have to mark that answer. What happened when the doctor was sitting on his chair? He heard a dull thud, as if some rubber tube had fallen on the ground all of a sudden, and a fat snake wriggled over the back of his chair and landed on his shoulder. That is the 8th question's answer. Now, let us go to the 9th question. How did the doctor react when the snake landed on him? The snake is landing on his shoulder. So, what was his reaction? He did not jump. He did not tremble. He did not even cry. He sat there holding his breath. He had turned into stone. It is turned, not turner. He had turned into stone. So find it from your textbook. You have to find that and you have to mark it in your textbook. See, if I ask you to write the answers from the textbook, you will have to do that also, because the same sentences. 10th question. Why did the doctor sit on the chair like a stone image in the flesh? Like a stone image. This is all idioms and phrases. Like a stone image. Kalle bola. In the stone image in the flesh. That is, he is flesh, human. But he is sitting there as though he is a stone. Because he was so much frightened to see the snake coiled around his shoulder. He was very much afraid of the snake. And Maravichu poi, we say in Malayalam, isn't it? Maravichu poi. That is what is happening there. Then, so you have to, next question is 11th question. All these answers you have to find out from the text and you have to mark it in your textbook. In the story, the snake is compared to 3 objects. What were they? What are they? So, snake is compared first to rubber tube. Then it is compared to thick leaden rod. Then third, it is compared to a rod made of molten fire, rubber tube. You can see that. So what all the snake is compared to, you have to read the text. You have to find out the answers in your text and mark it. Because English, as I said, it is a reading skill, listening skill. Now, next is 12th question. Why did he feel that he was a stupid doctor? Can you see that question? Page number 27. Why did he feel that he was a stupid doctor? The doctor felt that he was a stupid doctor because though he was a doctor, when the snake struck him, he had no medicine left in his room. See, he was thinking about the medicine there, but there is no medicine. This made him think that he was a poor, foolish, stupid doctor. That is how it happened. So the doctor felt that he was a stupid because he was thinking about whether there are any medicines, what medicine will I take, whether the medicine is there with him. But he did not have any medicine left in his room. That is why he thought, yes, I am a stupid doctor. So what you have to do is, you read it and then you have to mark it in your textbook itself. Question number 13. I was suddenly a man of flesh and blood. So these are all phrases, idioms, phrases. A man of flesh and blood. What does this doctor mean by this statement? When the snake surrounded the doctor, unwound the doctor, he realized. See, he was coiling around the doctor, and when he came back from the doctor's unwound, that is, he is coming back from the doctor's. He is not there on the body of the doctor. He realized that the snake is no more on his body. The snake is gone from his body. All of a sudden, he became active and holding his breath. He got up from the chair and quietly went out and ran. So when he felt that the snake was no more on his body, what did he do? He just ran out. My goodness, the snake is gone. So your feelings also will be like that. See, when you see a snake, when the snake is gone, or when you kill the snake, you will feel like that, how the snake is gone. My goodness, how I had to tolerate that snake on my body. How did it come over my body? So that was what he thought, and he just went out and he ran from there to his friend's place. So what you have to do is, you have to underline that line over there. Did you find it? So what you have to do is, anyway you have read, you have to do the silent reading. There are many types of reading. Aloud reading, silent reading, just scanning, skimming, all these are types of reading. You just find out the answer, you just look into the book. When you find that question and when you find that expression over there, you can easily find that answer. Page number 27. You can see that I was no mere image cut in granite. So that is also a phrase. Now let's go to the question number 14. Why did the doctor run to his friend's house? Did the snake harm the doctor? Why? So that one, the doctor ran to his friend's house because he wanted to be safe, and also he wanted to take a bath because the snake had all gone through his body, He smeared, the snake had smeared all over his body. That is why he wanted to take a bath and be changed into fresh clothes. Now he did not want to remain in his own home. He just went to his friend's place because you are more comfortable there in your friend's place. You can get the dresses there and then you can wear it. Your friend's dress. The same thing. Sometimes you go to your friend's house. You change into your friend's clothes, isn't it? So now, no, the snake did not harm him because the snake unwound him and crept onto the table and moved towards the mirror as if it wanted to enjoy its own reflection. What did the snake do? The snake did not harm him. The snake did not bite the man. But instead, it just went out of the body. When it came out of his body, slithered and sat on the table, moved to the table and looked into the mirror. So that is why the doctor could move out of the house to the friend's place and he could be comfortable over there. That's the question. So you have to find out the answer there. It's on page number 27 itself. The answers are clearly given in your textbook. So I think there is no need for me to give, but I'll give you. Next one. The thief had left behind one thing as a final insult. What was the final insult? You saw the last thing, what the doctor had seen in his room when he came back from his friend's place. The thief had removed most of his things, including the doctor's black coat. Only thing what he had left there was his dirty vest behind as a final insult. That is what he had done. So what you have to do is, you have to mark this question and answer there. The thief had removed. It is on page number 27. My vest, the dirty one. The fellow had such a sense of cleanliness. The rascal could have taken it and used it. But he did not take. He just wanted to insult the doctor. The doctor felt it as an insult to him that the thief hadn't taken his vest along with him. That is what the snake and the mirror, the doctor says.